I grew up with a musical family. My father was a guitar player. He played guitar. My mother sang. My brother played bass. My grandfather was a avid music appreciator. Um, Everybody in my family also were who anybody in the family that couldn't play was really appreciative of music. So we all everybody basically everybody had big music collections and shit. Every time I go to somebody's house, I'm always in their records. And so basically I was pre-genetically disposed to liking chicken.
Gotcha.
Basically.
All right. So, but what drew you to the instruments and the singing? Like, where was there like a catalyst at some point?
I think that when I was like I told a story not too long ago. When I was 9, what drew me to people always ask me what I do, and I always say I'm a keyboard player first because that's what I am. I mean, I'm a singer too, but what really got me was what somebody could do on a piano and like what the whole concept of that meant to music as a whole. And when I heard George Duke when I was 9. Well, I mean, I heard him before, but there was this when I really started to pay attention.
Right.
And I was 9 years old, and there was this record that I urge everybody to listen to at some point if you're into that. It's a George Duke record called Feel. It was 1974, and this is during his Zappa era, Mm-hmm. And I was listening to it, and I just heard him making these sounds with keyboards. And as a 9-year-old, you think keyboards, you think the Casio keyboard that you have, or the DX7, or
You had a DX7.
I actually, hold up. Side note: the first keyboard I ever had was a Yamaha DX27S, which is basically the DX7, but it had speakers on the side of it. So you didn't need to hook it up to an amp or anything. You could just play it just like that. See. And that's kind of where I got my pitch wheel shit from, because I used to fuck that thing up. Anyway, but I heard that record, and I started listening to those records when I was 9. And I was just like, man, you can make them kind of sounds with keyboards. Right. And I've been strung out ever since. That's probably not the worst term to use, but ever since, like, and there are times where I've even still listened to that record today, and I'm just like, it's like the first time I ever heard it.